Look alive, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us are dead. Some of us not, but we're not going to do that.
Not us, baby. Not us,
going to
baby.
leave. We're not going to lead the show with that. We're not going to do it.
Speaking
I'm not even
of,
going to say. Look.
Speaking of dead,
go ahead.
I have one question.
What?
And I wrote it out so I wouldn't forget.
On that little. Oh, I thought you were going to show it to the camera.
Where's Jens?
Get
Jens.
Get
Jens on immediately.
Okay.
All that slander he talked all offseason.
Yeah. Where's Jens?
Okay.
He's nowhere.
Talking about our Bills. That's right. He's talking about our Bills. You're right.
That's right. Hold on. It's episode 1. Well, this is going to take some work here. It's going to take some work because I got to hold on. Let me get this. For those of you who don't know, those of you listening, Jens, known Chiefs fan, yappity yap yap yap. Correct?
Yes.
All offseason. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him on here. I'm sending the message right now. Here we go. Let's see if he answers. Let's see if this is live, folks. Live. I think maybe is he at the game? No, wait. He's not at the game. Anyways, I sent him the link. If he jumps on, kudos to him. It is episode 184. I'm out of sorts right now. I've had to move the studio, the bunker, to the top floor due to some circumstances. But it's not anything bad. It's just wife's out of town. So, dude, I have so much meat right now in the house.
Hey,
I have beef jerky. I have beef jerky going over there. I have 15 grilled chicken breasts going right there. And I got 10 bratwursts sitting right there. She's like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "Well, we're gonna just cook some meat. That's what we're gonna do. And watch football."
We're gonna have the meats.
That's right, dude. Call us Arby's. All right, it's episode 184. November 17th, 2024. It's National Baklava Day.
Baklava.
Baklava. I feel like I should not be the one leading the show in because my team lost in hilarious fashion. And here's everybody in the comments, of course. My phone's been ringing like crazy. But give the floor to J-Vi. Come on. We're not even going to wait to Homer Alley.
Let me go first.
Okay,
let me go first. I just want to talk about the leadership of Josh Allen. Best running back in the league, best leader in the league. He put the team on his shoulders with 7 minutes to go on a 20-plus yard touchdown run. And that guy wanted it more than those 4 dudes who tried to tackle him. Spinning off of dudes.
None of those
trucking that dude going to the end zone. Dude, nobody wanted to touch him. They were like, "Oh God, here he comes." That's what you want. That's what you want out of your running back.
Jay is now second. He's second in Bills history in rushing touchdowns.
People said you couldn't run.
Josh Allen is. Hey, that's my running back.
Let me tell you something right here.
Your turn.
The last 2 drives for the Buffalo Bills. 10 plays, 83 yards, 6 minutes off the clock, touchdown. The last drive, 12 plays, 70 yards, 5 minutes and 36 off the clock, touchdown. The Bills did to the Chiefs what the Chiefs do to other people. Beat them at their own game.
The Bills chiefed him.
I tried to tell y'all on Wednesday that every time the Bills play the Chiefs, Josh Allen has 10 or more carries. He had 12 for 50 yards today. And the one that mattered on 4th down.
The question is, I forgot the question.
Hey, you wanted me to talk about the Bills. The Bills are the only team. The Bills are the only team to beat Patrick Mahomes 4 times in the NFL.
Hey, I'm not denying that.
The Chiefs, since Patrick Mahomes has been the quarterback, the Chiefs have only lost by double digits 4 times. Josh Allen's done it twice.
Here's what I'm
saying.
MVP,
dude. MVP.
Oh, they're not. No. Did you not watch the Ravens and Steelers game today? Did you not watch that? They spent the entire broadcast telling us how
he was terrible.
He was awful. He stunk. Derrick Henry was the best player on the team.
Hey, Bills own that game, dude. It was never a doubt in that game.
Hey,
normally it's
hey,
like, oh no, the Chiefs are going to do it.
Hey.
The Chiefs are going to come back and do it. But from the start of the game,
Bills.
first play,
Let's go Bills, baby. Let's go Bills.
11,
That was
13,
so great.
13 games in. Is that a root beer?
No, the Sam Adams.
Oh, that's a mug root beer.
Some sort of
5 straight games putting up 30 points. 13 straight games with a turnover. Bills are playing good ball, and we're not even fully healthy. We play with a backup right tackle today.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Vandermark absolutely dominated today, filling in for Spencer Brown. That's not going to be talked about enough. Amari Cooper, one-handed catch with his messed up wrist. Shakir, oh my God.
I saw that.
Shakir is unbelievable. That guy catches everything.
Hey,
he is.
And then he runs after it. That's the main thing.
Middle?
Like, he catches everything, but then he runs after it. That's the most important thing he does. Once he gets it, he always gets those extra few yards.
And people have been on Curtis Samuel a lot.
Yep.
Like how he's not doing anything. We overpaid him. Today, with guys out, he stepped up. 15-yard catch on third down on the Bills' first TD drive, 21-yard catch on the field goal drive before halftime, and a TD catch to put him up 23-14. He was the 11th player to catch a touchdown pass for the Bills this season. Leads the NFL. When they say everybody eats, they mean everybody eats.
Hey,
I don't know if y'all noticed in our league, I played Knox. I knew Knox was going to have a game. He's a Chief. Like, he plays well against the Chiefs.
What was the final score? Oh, 30-21. Wow.
Yeah.
30-21. Wow.
It wasn't even close. It was never like oh no. Like, we just dominated the game.
I thought it was going to be close at one point. Whenever they went down, the Chiefs were doing their running thing where they were doing 4 yards of play.
Yeah,
and they just kind of matriculated the ball down the field. I thought it was going to be close, but it wasn't. And how awesome was that? Whenever they that you said, this was the question I was going to ask earlier. You said it doesn't mean anything. It's a lose-lose. And who's the guy who sent the text message, all caps, Josh explicative Allen?
Hey, you know how I am.
It seems like it meant something to you after you told me you spent all week telling us it didn't mean anything.
Look, I'm a down player, but when it's time for the lights to turn on, I'm a game player.
That's BS, dude. That's
you
BS.
know how I am.
You were trying to play both.
All it is a week 11 win, dude. We didn't get home field advantage from that win. We just got another win in our win column. I think we have more wins than everybody in the NFC West combined.
No, because they all have 5 wins.
Good point, Miss CEO of Stats. Start the game, end the game, interception. That's twice the Bills. That's twice the Bills have ended a game against the Chief with an interception.
Won't be talked about enough. Will not be talked about enough.
Terrell Bernard is an absolute animal. Most undersized linebacker. He had a sack and an interception today.
He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
We don't even have Milano yet. I don't even know where Milano fits in. Milano's our best defender.
Oh, are you saying embarrassment of riches? Was this an embarrassment of riches game?
What do you mean?
You got too many people? You don't know? Do you want Milano back is the question.
We don't have enough balls to keep everybody happy. Everybody eats, though. Everybody eats.
I love how all the Chiefs fans now are talking like down to the Bills fans, being like, oh, they earned this one. They, first time this, first time that. Good for the Bills. We're happy for them. Like patting them on the head like they're like the little brother or something.
I don't know why, because Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are 4-4 against each other. I get it.
They both have the same amount of touchdowns too, like total touchdowns since they've come in the league.
And I get it. He's beaten Josh Allen 3 times in the playoffs. I get it. But how many of those were Josh Allen's fault?
None.
Josh Allen's team let him down.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Josh Allen is every
that
bit
to your team
in the playoffs. In the playoffs, wow. 13 seconds.
Can't even enjoy the game. Can't even enjoy the game.
No, we're talking about these two going against each other. the first year AFC Championship, the Bills weren't ready. The Bills weren't ready to be there. The second year, bad coaching mistake by kicking it deep on the 13 seconds. Last year, we were playing with a guy who was on his way to vacation a week before. We are down to our fifth string guy on the couch linebacker. Didn't have any DBs. I mean, we still should have won that game. Josh Allen's played great in all those games, though.
Yeah. I mean, you can't blame Josh Allen. But I can't believe you're going to sit up here after a win and start blaming the team for past.
I'm not blaming the team.
You're looking in the rear view.
Well, you were asking about them against each other.
Philosophy. Someone said that the windshield's bigger than the rear view for a reason.
The Chiefs didn't look like they wanted to be there today, though. I don't know what it was. I mean, maybe it was just we hit them in the mouth and they weren't ready for it. They don't look like they wanted to be there today.
They gave up a lot of points. That's
the first time they've given up 30 since 2022.
The Super Bowl against Philly.
22, right?
Yeah. Since the Super Bowl against Philly. Dude. Yeah, this slideshow that I put together, I don't know what order it's in. It's in some kind of order. But we got some stuff on there.
This game might be over, boys.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
As long as the over hits.
It's about to be at 30. We got Cincinnati. We got Los Angeles.
I'm going to put in a parlay here. Second half parlay for the Bengals.
Hey, Blue's here. Blue's here. Nope. No Purdy's. No, Blue. No. This is not Purdy. This is a defense that's had the lead in fourth quarters and given it up every time.
Gino is a known.
J-Bar just said about the Bills defense against the Chiefs. Defense's fault, not the quarterback's fault.
Gino is a known pocket passer, a known non-runner, and he looked like Josh Allen out there. What I did find funny though, because I didn't watch any of the Niners game, not gonna act like I did. You sent a text that was like Brock Purdy dual threat, blah blah blah. I was thinking he ran around, threw a long touchdown pass, and I saw right after you said that, I saw the bottom ticker. It was like Brock Purdy 3 for 4 with an interception, and I was like, "What is he talking about?" He's bragging about an interception.
Dude, nobody gets more balls batted up and intercepted than him. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Oh yeah. Oh, Blue. Hey, Blue. Sorry. I was getting settled in. Sorry, I'm flustered. I'm out of my normal element here. So sorry about that, Blue. But anyway, so it's National Baklava Day. Our pick'ems though, we had Philadelphia, we had Pittsburgh, we had Chicago to cover the 6, we had Buffalo to cover the 2.5, and then we had the Niners. So we were 4-1. Not bad.
It's like my parlays.
Okay, Baklava. Quick.
I did a 7-game parlay for the early slate.
Mm-hmm.
Only one I missed was Green Bay, Chicago, and I had Green Bay minus 1.5. So if they would have kicked the field goal, PAT instead of going for 2.
So you chose Green Bay?
Yeah, I picked Green Bay minus 1.5.
That was dumb. I would have told you to take Chicago. Why'd you do that?
Well, because I thought Green Bay was going to win by 3, actually. I just moved it to 1.5 for safety.
Green Bay's been toeing the line. There's a lot of teams that have been toeing the line. So, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, is anybody in the NFC North going to have a winning record at the end of the year?
You mean NFC West?
NFC West. Nobody wants to win that division.
Competitive division, dude. Competitive division. There's nothing else you could say about it. I don't know what else you'd want to say about it. Okay. Baklava. The Easter version of baklava is made with 40 layers of dough to represent 40 days of Lent. Tex, did you know that?
No.
How about that? Anybody else? Okay, good, Blue. Good. Sorry, yeah. We're just there's a lot of emotions going on right now because we haven't even gotten to the 49ers, but we're still gonna
He thought it was pre-recorded.
All right, first, before we get into anything, I have this on the slide. Shout out Crazy George. Can we get a shout out for Crazy George?
Yeah, Crazy
Shout
George.
Crazy George, I guess, long time. This is why football is awesome, right? Long time San Jose State fan. They shot him in the crowd right there, or they got a shot of him in the crowd. They didn't shoot him in the crowd. Holy cow. Nice words there, idiot. They got a picture of him in the crowd, and he's called Crazy George, but he's a Bay Area sports super fan. So he's got to be mad at the Niners today, I'm sure. But this is a picture of a gentleman who looks kind of like Father Time.
No, he looks like Larry David without his glasses.
Okay, there you go. Larry David. Looks like looks like Larry David.
An old Larry David.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We've got Crazy George, who apparently the caption is he invented the wave.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Oh, there you go.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, looks like a Terry Bradshaw. It's good.
Also, never had a losing season.
Mm-hmm. It says that he invented the wave. I have no idea how you could figure that out.
Do you think he trademarked that? So he gets paid every time somebody does the wave in the stadium?
Dude, but we used to have a strength coach that said he invented the high five.
We did.
So that was my first thought. I was like, don't show this to that strength coach. But anyways, shout out to him because he invented the wave. So that's beautiful. All right. Anything else before we get going? We have the headlines. We have the scoreboard salute. A lot of football to get to. I've made an executive decision to get away to move Homer Alley straight into the headlines because I am so upset, and that's why all the sickos are here. Because my phone starts ringing, of course, as is tradition. Every time the Niners lose, I get eyeball emojis out the wazoo. But we'll save that for. We're just going to move Homer Alley right into the headlines. All right,
just for the record, if anybody sends eyeball emojis, I'm always going to do one more than the last person did. So I don't even know what you're doing them for most of the time. I just want to out eyeball you.
Mm-hmm.
I always add one the next time I send it. So if I start with 2, the next time 3, 4, 5.
Especially if it's a game. Like if you're watching a game and nice blue. If you're watching a game,
is that an Android eyeball emoji?
That was the Android Illuminati.
That's the Android. That's the Android eyeball.
The Illuminati. No, but if you're watching a game and something happens, that's the best. That's the best because you just keep going. Eyeball emoji, eyeball emoji.
What was it that we were watching? Or was it? Oh, it was the game on yesterday afternoon. The 12 o'clock noon game.
What was that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes.
What game was? Oh, Colorado game.
Oh, yeah. How'd that turn out for you, buddy?
Hey, Utah lost that game.
Colorado beat the wheels. Shut up.
Colorado did not win that game. Utah lost that game.
I don't even have
trotting out there Zach Wilson's little brother, who looks just like him, except plays worse than him.
100%.
Holy cow! How is that guy a D1 quarterback?
I don't know. He had mono. Take it easy.
That's what dude. Not having mono wouldn't have made him play better than he played. He was awful.
All right. Big Click Energy on the show. Scoreboard salute. Homer Alley, we're going to move into Big Click Energy. Goat Rack DFS bets. I don't even know what to make of that because you made it seem like we were having just this outrageous year.
Here's the max.
And then we have the Listener League and the Inner Squad Dad Kings Jamboree's updated text with a heater. Congrats to him. Mm-hmm. And once again, I think people are still on our intellectual property because I'm pretty. Oh, yes. Yes, that happened more than one occasion on Friday night. People got really, really, really handsy whenever
They didn't happen to get cheeky, did they?
Oh, they got cheeky. People were stealing that left and right, buddy. People were stealing that left and right. I can't remember what
Was it Rakishi?
Yes.
Oh my
gosh, dude. Okay. Anyways, let's go and hit the salute your sports, and then we'll get into the headlines.
Okay. Let me find it.
I had to get my notebook. I left it over there again.
Pretty bad about
Tradition. Huh? Yeah, I know. It's bad. It sucks. Now I'm all tangled up in my cords. Okay, here we go. I still don't know if I have my cords right. But anyways. All right. Oh, I forgot about this. You guys see this? The what if standings?
What if what?
What if NFL standings? What if every one possession NFL game had the opposite result? This was as of week 10.
Well,
So
the Chiefs would still only have 2 wins because it was a 1 possession game today.
wait, who? Oh, the Chiefs? Yep. Chiefs would only have 1 or 2 wins. They'd be terrible. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers would be first in the NFC. Cincinnati would be first in the AFC. How about that? 49ers would be first. Another one today. So they'd
Bills
be 7-3.
Still be making the playoffs.
So
this is the moral victory rankings.
no, this is what if your team didn't stink?
I know
It's not moral victory. It's
the moral
clutch
victory.
gene. It's clutch gene standings. Does your team have the clutch gene?
It's the anti-clutch gene.
No.
If you had the clutch gene, you'd be not in the what if. It's
Look,
the opposite of clutch gene.
you know what I noticed? Look, let me say something. Here's what I noticed about this.
Again, I forgot I put this in there. I just saw it whenever I was flashing up.
This is the moral victory. This is like, hey, look at we are so close. We were so close.
There's only one thing. There's only one thing that sticks out to me on this standings. Pittsburgh still doesn't have a losing season.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Pittsburgh. Yes, McCormick, what's up? B. McCormick's in here. All right, let's get it then. Oh no, I know, man. Look, man, you guys. let's do the Disney what if in the NFL. I didn't make these standings. Everybody's yelling at me. Yelling at me.
You're the one that put it up there.
Hey guys, great season. We were so close.
I'm just saying that the what if standings of 49ers would be 7-3 right now. They'd be 7-3.
What's hilarious is the
that's great.
Panthers are still winning.
Hey, shout out Bills would be pretty. Shout out Jacksonville. Look at Jacksonville. Look at that.
I love all the stuff that came out about them today. If we lose this game, we're probably going to fire the coach. They proceeded to get a burger put on them.
Yes. God, that was embarrassing. That was terrible.
I think the Lions are peaking too soon.
Yeah, I think they're in there. I think they're in themselves. Jared Goff, man, you get pressure on him.
So, 9. He's got more touchdowns and incomplete passes.
Yeah, I mean everybody's gonna jump all over him. Oh, he's the greatest dude. Don't even get me.
Why though? Like, let me ask you this though, and this is a serious question because I think Josh Allen should win the MVP for obvious reasons. But why is Jared Goff not being talked about in that race?
You can't sit up here and tell me he should be in the race when Brock Purdy wasn't in the race last year. You sat here and that is some BS, dude.
Brock Purdy wasn't putting up.
You're going
Jared
in your
Goff
bag
numbers.
right there. Stop it.
Wait a minute.
Brock Purdy wasn't putting up Jared
Goff's
numbers.
game last week. 5 interceptions.
I'm not.
Yes, I did see his game last week. Actually, I forgot about that.
Okay,
short-term memory, dude.
I just want to make sure. One game doesn't make a season, though. They won.
Hey, 7-0 when throwing 4 picks.
But
more.
that team put Jared Goff on its back.
Thank you, Blue. Thank you. Ooh, look, he's got some easy TD steam for week 12 now. That's what I'm talking about. That's right, Blue. People don't think about it. They just forget. They just want to give Jared Goff the MVP and then
I didn't
completely
say. I
forget
just
what they
saying,
did
why
to
is he
Brock
not being
Purdy.
talked about? Why is he not being talked about?
You know what?
But
Both the Lions
won.
running backs should be an MVP together.
Well, that's why.
together.
That's honestly why Brock Purdy wasn't talked about, because McCaffrey was just having a better year.
McCaffrey can't move now.
What happened to him?
He's out there cutting like Giancarlo Stanton around in third in the World Series.
Is he running like Pacheco out there?
Dude, he's stiff, dude. He's running like Toby Gerhardt cuts.
No, here's what the deal is, and we said this before training camp started. Purdy and McCaffrey got married, dude.
That's going to fix the defense collapsing in the fourth quarter of 3 games.
It's a team sport. You don't
it's
spell
a team sport after you sit up here and tell me Josh Allen put the team on his back.
He did.
Okay.
And carried the team to victory.
Then okay. All right.
He is the team.
You're getting dunked on left and right, dude. Left and right. So, all right. I don't even know what that is anymore. Here we go. There we go. Number 5. Here's the headlines, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the headlines. Now, the Bills set themselves up. Take that for what you may. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Tex? What do you think? Are they set themselves up to get the 1 seed, or do they set themselves up to get revenge gamed in the playoffs? Tex, go.
I think just looking at how they played today and looking at how the Chiefs played today, neither team was really holding anything back or trying to hide something. They were both trying to actively win that game. And it just kind of worked and fell in the Bills' favor. I mean,
can you tell me a game where teams weren't trying to win?
No. What I'm saying is, no, stop. What I'm trying to say is they weren't trying to hide any schemes. They were actively going all out in that game. They weren't trying to keep anything back.
Dude, did you see the first play the Chiefs ran? It was like triple spin and then jet sweep or whatever to Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, they're doing some sort of
they tried their hardest. They tried their hardest.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
To make that an Xavier Worthy game. And then Xavier Worthy did what he does about every game and catches the ball out of bounds like an idiot, like he's that dude from Purdue. And then they stopped throwing it to him.
This is baloney. This is baloney. But yes, I've completely forgot they were trying to make that the Xavier Worthy game.
Yeah, they were trying to say, "Look what we stole from you."
Yes,
the Bills are fine giving them yards. I mean, whatever.
Anyways, Bills win 30-21. You pretty much said it all. Is there anything else you want to add?
Look.
This is your time to go.
I know how wild it was just from, watching it on TV. I'm trying to get confirmation on how wild it was when Josh Allen ran on 4th and 2. Everybody knew he was running. The whole stadium knew he was running.
Facts.
I don't know why he didn't run on 3rd down.
Dramatics. They were setting it up. They were setting up the 30 for 30.
Like Tex said, there was nobody on the Chiefs team that wanted to tackle him when he was running full speed.
Nope.
And it's so funny too. And I wouldn't have known this, and I guess this is a humble brag for us. I wouldn't have known this until a couple of weeks ago when we, got to meet him and stuff. Like, he's not that big in person.
Josh Allen?
He's tall. Yeah, he's tall, but he's not muscled out.
No. Yeah. Nice guy though.
Yeah, super
really nice guy.
But it was just now when I see him running and nobody wants to tackle him, I'm like, I guess I don't get it.
He's like the opposite of Will Levis. Like Will Levis is chiseled and out of his mind.
And Derrick Henry,
ball,
I would understand guys not trying to tackle Derrick Henry, but I guess I don't understand not trying to tackle Josh Allen other than he's tall.
Do you know what I would call that game? The over the hump game. That's the over the hump game right there.
No, that was the bring the wood game.
I think. Well, I don't think. I don't know about that. But the Bills looked like they were no longer trying to just get past Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. That was like we're stuffing them in a trash can, just like another team.
Whoa,
and we're
trash
moving
can,
on.
locker stuffing
Yeah.
game?
That's the locker stuffing game. They just stuffed him in the locker in that second half.
That was one of the first.
And now it's no longer a mental issue.
Times.
It's no longer a mental issue. You know what I mean? Like that was like a
And they do it on the road,
mental
though.
issue game. We'll see. They might not have
I'm with
to.
you a little bit.
They might not have to.
I'm with you a
You
little
know what I
bit.
mean,
Tex,
Bars? Like that's a psychological barrier game.
I feel like this year is the first time in Josh Allen's career that I've seen him and they show a close up of his face and he doesn't look like a deer in headlights. Like it looks like everything has finally clicked for him. And maybe, year 7, he's kind of seen everything. I don't know. But this is the first time this year is like, because normally, like, you look at him, he's like got a big wide eyed. He's like, it's like he doesn't really know what he's looking at.
Like Daniel Jones. He looks like he's going to throw up every time they zoom in on his face. Every game, he's like.
But this year,
what are they? Is that Nick Dime? Are they a man?
I only wrote down one question from this game. On the 4th down with 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Mm-hmm. 4th and 8.
Were you mad that they didn't kick the field goal and he threw a pick?
Yes, I was mad. You gotta.
Why?
Why? Because it's 4th and 8. If it was 4th and 3, go for it. It's 4th and 8. Like, kick the field goal. Take the points. It's the Chiefs.
Do you think they've?
I 1,000% glad they didn't kick the field goal at the end of the game because that was setting up for Mahomes to come down and do what Mahomes does.
That was
like,
exactly that.
I was glad he put.
Yes, go ahead.
I told my wife when Josh Allen tried it back out there, I said, "Thank God our coach put him on the table. He pulled him out. He unzipped his pants. He pulled him out and he put him on the table." I'm so thankful.
Still warm enough to do that too. No chance he's doing that in January.
No. But
they're not even
the 4th and 8. Yeah, I would have kicked the field goal. I get it. Bass, I missed the PAT, but like the dude is like 15 of 18 on the year kicking field goals. Like he's not having a bad year. Like he's missed some bad kicks. He's not having a bad year kicking field goals. He's missed 3 field goals all year. Let him kick the football.
Shout out the weapon too. Great game.
Unbelievable game.
Great game.
No returns.
Anything else on the Bills? I feel like Chiefs are still they don't do anything spectacularly. They just are have decided that we're just going to keep the games close. That's what we're going to do.
We're going to keep the game close and hope that we have the ball last and we can win it.
Yep.
They've been doing that for years.
Their screen game is impeccable. It's unbelievable.
They're a different team, though, too, like without Pacheco. Pacheco helps them out a ton.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt is definitely past his prime.
A 32-year-old DeAndre Hopkins is not a 22-year-old Rashee Rice either.
Dude, that one-handed grab he made on the side.
Yeah.
That was so sick. He's ridiculous, dude.
He's not the same D Hopkins that I remember.
I mean, he can't be. He's 32.
He's not the same D Hop that I played against in high school.
Humble brag.
He was. You knew he was going to the league too, as a freshman. You could argue that he was better at basketball too.
So glad the Niners lost today, just for the trash talk with my team, Blue included, and you goats. McCormick, be McCormick. Look, the Niners. Ooh, there you go. There you go.
Who's McCormick's team?
The Bills' other props are on do not bet list the rest of the year. Have been since week. Whoa, fade the Bills. B. McCormick's coming here throwing haymakers.
No, he's saying fade the props for the Bills, which I would agree because they have too many weapons. They have too many people. Everybody eats. You can't just pick
move Milano to offense because he can't play defense. They have too many weapons.
The only person you can truly count on with the Bills to get his stats is Shakir. Other than that, you really don't have any idea who's going to get the ball.
James Cook touchdowns is a thing now. He went from never getting touchdowns to now he has a ton of touchdowns.
Wow.
Okay. Anything else on the Bills?
What a game.
That was a fun game to watch.
Never a doubt.
You can't say that. That's the Chiefs thing. Nick Wright says that. You
Oh.
can't say never a doubt.
Well, I don't watch him, so I don't know.
Well, I'm just
I
saying.
did have to watch the first half of the game while I was working.
He got it tattooed on his arm. Like, you can't do that. That's.
Oh, I'll never say that again now that I know that.
Ooh, Joe Brady discussion? What about it? Were you pleased?
BMO's been on Brady since he got to the Bills as quarterback coach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So.
Joe Brady go to UNC?
No, he went to William and Mary.
Mary
I know. I was making a joke.
But I think that he was at LSU with Maru.
Yes, that was the Joe Burrow.
Or were they at William and Mary together?
That was the Joe Burrow. Okay. 49ers collapse hilariously. Like I said, we have married Homer Alley right into the headlines because I wanted to start. Look, man, this has easily been one of the most frustrating years. Now, some people are like, oh, but they've been good for so long. Oh, they've been the top of the NFC. I mean, the season's not over. Everybody thinks the season's over. They think they're packing it in. They're only one game back of the NFC West. So, but this series or this season has been infuriating to watch the Niners blow 4 fourth quarter leads on last second place. It has been unbelievably frustrating to watch Geno Smith.
Pocket passer.
Geno Smith goes down the field with like 2 minutes to go and then gets a rushing touchdown with 12 seconds left. A rushing touchdown from like 25 yards out. It was pathetic. They couldn't. Nick Bosa didn't just quit in the second half. He just stopped playing. Kittle was out. So it's like,
why quit on your team?
I mean, this game was pathetic to begin, to even start the first half. The quarterbacks didn't even throw for 100 yards. Neither of them. It was terrible.
In San Fran, too.
Niners got owned today. Seattle off a bye. I've been on them all week since Sunday. San Francisco's washed up too many injuries right now anyways. This is like their fourth team in a row they played off a bye, first of all.
And they play the Bills off a bye.
Bye too. They got the Chiefs off a bye. They got the Cowboys off a bye. They got the Seahawks off a bye. They got the Bills off a bye. So they want the Niners to be done. The NFL does, because they want the Lions to go on and do great things. But they've lost so many games by one possession. And this game was infuriating because it was like they had the damn thing won. And it's like they don't all play together. It's like, oh, Kittle's tired. He'll take this week off. And then Bosa, he'll get hurt, and they're both laughing on the sidelines while Geno Smith's going up and down the field. The Seahawks didn't score a single touchdown until what's-his-face, Bosa, was off the field. They scored 2 touchdowns once Bosa was off the field. And where's Deebo Samuel? He was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I had him big today.
Juwan Jennings is an animal. He caught a 3rd down and 10 in the 4th quarter. And there were 4 Seahawks. He was 4 yards short of the 4th down or first down marker. And there's 4 Seahawks. And he carried all 4 of them across the first down marker.
I don't know. Like, that's one of my biggest questions about Juwan Jennings is like, why'd you sign Ayuk if you have him?
I don't know. And drafted Pearsall.
Yeah. Like, to me, you just wasted a ton of money.
Yep. I would agree. I mean, that's what everybody was giving me, like, oh, they're falling apart. They're not going to about Ayuk. I'm like, I don't care about Ayuk.
And you can't say either that, like, you didn't know what Juwan Jennings was until this year, because last year in the Super Bowl, he caught a touchdown pass. He threw a touchdown pass. Like,
he was going to be the MVP
if they didn't blow it again. Yeah.
I mean, how many times can they blow a fourth quarter lead? It's infuriating. I mean, it's must be a Shanahan thing, dude. People are saying, oh, okay, the season's done. It's like, I mean, not really. There's still only one game back in the NFC West.
Last place, though.
Who cares? Doesn't matter. Do you trust any one of those teams more than you trust the Niners? The Cardinals, maybe.
In the West, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they could all go out there and lose all week or next week. They could lose 3 in a row, all of them. Anyways, you know what also happened? So my son and I have matching 49ers jerseys, and he was wearing his, so I wore mine.
Garrison Hurst?
Nope. These are like some custom ones that my wife's aunt got us. So I wore it, and I wore this hat, which I swore off wearing because I was wearing the other hat. So once again, can you blame the Niners? No. I think I have to look in the mirror.
Wow.
I think it was me.
Wow.
It's all right, though. But anyways, so they're 5-5. That was so this is like the Cardinals. When was it? They tried to give it away. Who did they play last week? Who did the 49ers play last week? They tried to give it away last week, too.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa.
They tried to give it away to Tampa last week, too. Remember that? They've done it every single – the only game they've had control over is when they were playing the Jets, and it turns out the Jets stink.
They
Grinch
stink.
team. Stunk.
The Jets were one game back from the Bills when they fired Saleh. They're now 6.
Yep. God, they look terrible, too. But they'll make an appearance later. But anyways, they tried to do it the first time they played the Seahawks. Remember that? They almost gave it up. Then they tried to do it against Tampa. I mean, it's unbelievable. How can they – does this defensive coordinator just suck that he can't figure out how to just close a game
got rid
out?
of Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he took you to the Super Bowl.
Maybe. He's probably laughing. He's probably laughing right now, dancing all over the 49ers' graves.
Yeah, people are wanting him to be App's next head coach.
What?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I might have just made it up, but
I know neither of you probably watched this game, but it is hilarious that as soon as the 49ers lose, it's just ding, 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 ding for like 30 minutes straight, which I expect.
That's what I appreciate about this show now is I don't have to do that because I know I can just wait. I can say it to your face with a. Yeah.
What are you going to say? What do you have to say, Tex? I mean,
the Niners suck.
I mean, I wouldn't say they suck. Still
Look,
one game.
Here's the truth, and I had this conversation with your mom because we text. Me and her texting is foolproof. The Bills are 9-0 with me and her text on game day. They're 0-2 when we don't. It's foolproof.
Thanks, Blue.
But I sent her a video of my kids doing the Bills cheer because my wife sent it to me when I was still working. And I sent it to her, and she's like, I sure wish my kids would have been Bills fans. And I was like, look, I understand that your kids, their second team is the Bills. I've seen AK at a Bills game cheering. The Bills are their second team. But what they did was they picked the team that won the Super Bowl to be their favorite team. If the Bills would have won one Super Bowl back then,
that's
both y'all be Bills fans.
Did. That's what AK did. AK did that.
You
AK
too.
The best to know.
You too.
I found out I was from Texas, and I was like, I'm going with my home state.
Why didn't you? Could have been the Oilers
after they beat the Bills in the Super Bowl.
Could have been the Oilers.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Why not the Oilers, dude?
Where in Texas? Were you closer to Houston?
Dallas.
Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you.
30 miles south of Dallas.
Brownsville?
Don't let him lie to you.
Cleburne. No, Brownsville's like at the border.
It's not going to fly. Ain't going to fly. Dude. Okay. All right. Niners lose. Happens. It's sports. It's great. I love the arc. I love it. That's what it is. For a few minutes afterwards, I'm a little upset because I'm like, not because they lost, but because I can't talk trash. That upsets me more than anything else.
Well, now you're still coming to the realization.
What?
It's not the Niners are going to be doing this to you for the next 4 years because Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey both got married.
No,
Yep.
I'm not. I refuse to believe that. I just said they're one game back.
And McCaffrey was on the cover of Madden Curse.
1 week from today, they play the last game of the year. Cardinals. They could win the division, get in the playoffs, and all bets are off.
That's fine.
Though.
I'm just saying. That's
I'm
fine.
just
They make the
saying.
playoffs.
You're trying to put words in my mouth. I'm not having it. Okay.
What are the Niners playoff percentage?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well,
Let me look that up.
Yeah, NFL playoff picture. Here we go.
Wait, what's next?
Y'all
one?
keep going.
We play the Packers next too. So,
ooh,
they're 30, which is still higher than the Seahawks and the Rams. All the NFC West teams are right there. Had they won that game, they would have been 6-4. But, anyways, pretty much eliminates them from the 1 seed. I'll tell you that. Number 3. I feel like this podcast talks 90% too much about West Coast football. Come on, dude. Yeah, right. Taysom Hill is outrageous. We're going to be quick on that. This doesn't make sense. The Saints win 35-14. Jameis was through for almost 400 yards. And Taysom Hill had 7 carries for 138 yards and 3 touchdowns. How does that make sense? He also threw.
Athlete, dude.
Did he have any receiving yards? Yeah, he had 8 receptions for 50 yards. And so he had almost 200 yards of offense and 3 touchdowns.
Athlete. And he's older too, right? Didn't he go to BYU?
Dude, yeah.
So he did. Like, he's like our age, isn't he?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Anyways, that's why I just wanted to say that. This Taysom Hill is outrageous. Okay. Number 2. Classic AFC North game. What does that mean?
That was coming.
Classic AFC North game. The Steelers go into Pittsburgh, their home stadium, and beat the Baltimore Ravens 18-16 in just a stupid score. Chris Boswell. There was only one touch. Wait, there was 2 touchdowns. There was 2 touchdowns because the Ravens scored. Lamar Jackson, Mr. MVP, Mr. Nobody can stop him, Mr. Put him on the board. He's the greatest. He's doing things we've never seen. Was 16-33 for 207 and a touchdown. So he was pedestrian.
He stinks against the Steelers.
He's awful. He's 1-4 now against the Steelers. He threw an interception when they needed him the most. He threw a pick. So they just like people are the Ravens, right? They're 7-4. I mean, they're about to get passed by the Broncos in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Hey, there you go, dude. This is Texas.
But they started the game the same way the Chiefs did. I mean, first play of the game, turnover. Like, you can't start like that. He's
the fumble.
Yeah, Derrick Henry fumble, which he hardly ever does. Like,
yeah.
I said it after that because I think Lamar, I don't know, something happened at the next series too. I'm like, Ravens don't act like they want to be there.
Whoa.
They didn't look like they wanted to be there.
Well, I mean, what did I write down from this game? The defensive.
Probably wrote down that freaking Tucker
yes.
is having his worst year to date.
Yes, he is.
He's he's having a year like who was that kicker for the Colts? Vanderjack.
Yeah,
Vanderjack was like he had the highest percentage ever for an NFL kicker, and then his last year he was terrible, tanked his statistics, and then he hit that field goal in the playoffs that went like I don't even know if it went over the pylon before it crossed the end zone because it was so far right. And then like he never played ever again. And I'm not saying that Justin Tucker's never going to play again, but he's just having one of those years that's getting him out of the highest percentage in the history of NFL kickers conversation.
He's falling off, man. It's a shame. You hate to see it. I mean, we love to see it, but you hate to see it because it's like, who's having worse, him or Aaron Rodgers? Whose legacy is more at stake? Justin Tucker, Aaron Rodgers?
Good question.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, 7 Kings is in here. You hit an 8-leg parlay tonight? What?
Nice.
What did it? Well, come on. Tell us what it is. All right, Brandon. Whose legacy is more in shambles? Justin Tucker, Aaron Rodgers? Embrace debate. Ooh, yeah, there you go. McCormick. Talking about the Chargers. But yeah, this game was exactly what you'd want. It was Chris Boswell, the MVP. You had Russ Wilson throwing in a really ridiculously stupid pick late in the game to nobody. That was ridiculous. You
Yeah,
had
that was
Najee.
bad.
Dude, the Steelers are the biggest fake tough guys ever, especially on offense.
I needed a Pickens touchdown to cash my TD parlay.
I needed a Pickens touchdown too. That was dumb. Why did we do that? We know this is AFC North football.
Because the Ravens are terrible at defending the pass.
But it's AFC North football. Lamar is crushing everybody else, but he sucks against the Steelers. And it's like when the Ravens and the Steelers play, it's just a slap fest.
The Steelers did try to get cute at the end, and they put Justin Fields in, and he ran and he slid like 2 yards before he got the first down. And they almost didn't get the first down because of it. That would have gave the Ravens another
Justin
shot.
Fields, yes.
Yeah. That would have given the Ravens another shot.
Dude, he slid down, got up, did the first down, and then they had to come and they had to run another play. So dumb. Oh my gosh. I love this though because they keep wanting to make Lamar and the Ravens like the team in the AFC, and then they're almost they're about to play themselves out of their playoffs.
Yeah.
Like they keep losing games. Oh my gosh, dude. There was one late throw by Lamar where it hit Zay Flowers right in the face mask on a 4th down. So, whoa. That's a hot take. Chargers greater than the Steelers? I don't know about that.
They look really good right now. They look really good right now.
Nobody all year has scored more than 20 points on the Chargers defense.
He did that too with the Niners back in 2011. Only 2 teams.
And nobody's done that since the 90 or 91 Giants. Whichever the Giants that beat the Bills in the Super Bowl the first time the Bills played.
Anything else on this game?
No.
I loved it. That was great. It's a good game. And then are the Bears cursed? Because that was hilarious. Did you see that? Did you see it in the game?
Yeah, I did see the missed field goal, yeah.
Did it get blocked?
I don't know. I was watching on my phone, but
so the Packers go down. They get a touchdown late, like with like a minute and some to go, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, just because Watson had an unbelievable diving catch, didn't get touched, and then ran it for like 40 more yards down to like the 10. And then they scored. Then the Bears came back, got in field goal range.
Yep. They converted a 4th down. I saw it was really good. That was a good throw by Caleb Williams I think it was a 4th down.
Well, what they did most of the game was they just threw little screen short passes. What we've been saying, like get the ball out of your hands, and he looked good.
Yeah, that's his average target. His average depth of pass or air yard was 1.7 at one point.
Yeah, which is fine.
There's nothing wrong. It worked.
Get it to DJ Moore and let him run, which is what they were doing.
It worked. It absolutely worked. But I'm looking at the picture right now. It looks like it got blocked, but if not, that was hilarious. Because they get into field goal position and they're about to like save their season. They're going to be 5-5. And then it looks like he kicks a knuckleball that's like 10 yards short.
See, that was the thing. I couldn't tell you if it looked like that, then it probably got blocked. But
yeah,
I didn't see like where it landed. I didn't see any of that stuff.
I don't know. Tough to say, but everybody's like, is it blocked? Was it blocked? We have no idea. But I just want to, they're cursed. It's hilarious. They're 4-2 at home, which means they have 0 wins on the road. Terrible road team. So, anything else? Oh, There's his
Stafford
there it is.
overpassing, May overpassing, Carr overpassing, Winston overpassing, Goff overpassing, Seahawks plus 6.5, Broncos -2, Bills -2, 136 wager, 181 payout. Nice.
Wow. Plus 13,220 odd. Wow. 13,220.
Hey, good for you. Good for you.
Good for you, Seven Kings. Dude, that's nice. Go get yourself go to Chili's.
Hey,
Go to Chili's. Get bottomless
Make
tostada chips.
make some rezzies.
Get your girl a mixer.
Let's go. Go to Chili's. That's what I would do.
I would get my girl a mixer for sure.
Everybody giving you a little dap up right here. I'm talking about.
Hey, overs in play here, boys.
Hey,
about to be 40. Over was 44.
Don't count Joe Burrow out, dude. Where are we going next? I don't even know. That was it.
No. We're an hour in and we just got past the headlines.
Okay. All right. Let's I don't even know what we're gonna do. What's next? Hold on. Let me see what's next before we do anything.
Football. Yay.
Quick, yes. Let's just go to football stuff.
Okay. Football. Yay. Okay, quickly. Georgia beats Tennessee. Georgia beats Tennessee.
Can't do it.
Oregon. What did you said? Football stuff.
This is football stuff.
Okay, I thought we were gonna go to the bets and stuff, but okay.
Okay. You said the bets.
Right.
You said football. Anyways, Oregon pulls one out. Told you don't bet on Wisconsin. They stink.
Dude. They stink so bad. Like I don't know what they were doing.
They don't know how to win. They lose. That's what they're losers.
Doesn't know how to throw. I don't know what he was doing. Like that quarterback. I'm sorry, man. That guy. Wisconsin's a quarterback away from being really, really good.
The Chili's, dude. Chili's with the boys. Yeah, I don't know. Wisconsin. I knew they were going to do that. Wasn't there a controversial play?
Well, I don't know that. Those last two series they ran, I don't even know what the heck that guy was doing. Threw it to. I mean, didn't even have anybody close to where he was throwing that ball on the last fourth down.
I don't know. But Oregon pulls it out. Who cares, dude? 11-0. One of the only ones left. If not, Army's undefeated.
And they play Notre Dame this week.
Let's
go. One of the games we've all been waiting for, baby.
Let's go.
Look,
go ahead.
I get to I understand why they do this stuff, but can they just play Notre Dame at their home field? They're playing them at Yankee Stadium or something.
Of course they are.
And Navy played them at MetLife or play them at your stadium.
That's why people hate you, Notre Dame.
I think they can't do that because they.
Who cares if there's 40,000 people there? That limits the amount of people Notre Dame can bring. Because all the Army people would be there.
I think there'd be just a full stadium of Army folks, and they want to have bigger games.
That's fine.
Know.
That's what college football is. Play on the road.
It's supposed to be a home game.
That's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game.
Phenomenal.
Got to be a lot of hard hitting in that game.
Don't turn the ball over, Army. Is your quarterback finally healthy?
Healthy?
I sure hope so.
Sounds like a new app. Georgia, yes, Carson Beck. Good job, man. Way to go.
Georgia does that every game. They find a way to win by 13 or 14 at the end of the game.
Dude, Tennessee is fraudulent. I'm sorry. Their offensive line is really good, but that I don't know, man. Everybody was talking about that quarterback. I watched him play 3 times. I'm like, he throws a pretty ball, but
he's a freshman too.
Okay, that makes sense. So, anyways, and these other ones, I just wanted to say, if you did not see the 4th down goal line stand by the Tennessee Titans before the Vikings scored and went up 2 possessions, go watch that play. Did you see it?
I did see it.
That is pathetic. That is embarrassing. And DYLON getting on this group chat trying to defend the refs, saying we earned that. Dude, no, DYLON. This is about football. It's bigger than you. That was an egregious, disgusting referee call. It was a beautiful hit, a beautiful play. That
He's
should have been a
bragging
fourth.
about beating one of the worst teams in football by 10.
Yeah. Again, who'd they just barely beat? The Jags? Yeah.
Yeah.
They just barely beat the Jags because Mac Jones couldn't stop throwing interceptions. And then the last one was Broncos Falcons. That's just that shocked me. I don't know.
Hey, Bo Nix, I played him.
I did too. All right. Did we already hit the music, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're into all we have to do is do the shambles meter. That's it. Then we go into betting. Here it is, the shambles meter. NFC West haters, number 1, because it's the toughest division in football. All the teams are 500. No debate on that. Nobody else submitted a shambles meter, so this was the final copy. Number 2 is Netflix, because that was the worst.
Mine didn't mess up at all.
Mine did. I kept getting booted out during the fight on Friday.
I didn't at all.
I went to sleep. I didn't even.
I didn't make it. I saw the girls fight, and then I was trying my hardest. I couldn't do it. I fell asleep. And see any of
They need to start like for guys like me. They need to put that fight at like 9.
Dude, Mike Tyson's 58, and he was out there fighting in the fight. It was in Dallas, so it was only an hour behind, right?
Yeah.
2 hours.
I feel like he probably wished he was in bed too.
Dude,
well, the UFC fight last night, the main event didn't start, the main event didn't start till like 1:00, and it was in New York.
It was bad, dude.
Like they had to have pushed those back, because like I remember watching Tyson Holyfield with my grandpa. Grandpa's a big boxing guy. I remember like watching that fight with him. And there's no way that when I was 7, 8 years old that I was staying up till 1:00 to watch those fights. They had to have been earlier before.
Yeah, I think that used to happen at like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I felt like too. Like maybe 11 was like probably the latest I could have stayed up. But yeah.
I don't know.
The
Dude.
1:00's got to. When you got the kids that are waking up at 6, the 1:00, the fight's got to be earlier.
Yep.
That fight.
Yep. Like at that point I have no interest in staying up late and watching those things. I was like, I was fine on YouTube in the morning. It's fine.
Dude, it was so bad. It was so bad. So bad. Hey, here we go. McCormick and Kings, Blue, all those guys. Had to get a group chat going. There you go. Let's change lives with those parlays. Holy moly. Yeah, the fight was terrible. It was awful. And definitely the Rikishi meme. Netflix was Aaron Rodgers crawling around on the ground. That was funny. That was good. And Justin Tucker's on the shambles meter for obvious reasons. Number 3. And number 4, the New York Jets, because they just suck. Hilariously suck.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I mean, I took the Colts at plus 8.5 because they have only gotten blown out one time this year. But didn't need to. I should have taken them money line.
You should have laddered it all the way up, dude, or laddered it down. However that goes. Anything else on the shambles meter?
No.
Okay. Oh, we also have to do this text. Sorry. Jerry Jones closes the curtains at AT&T Stadium for Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Wow.
But doesn't do it for his own team. In your face, dude. Oh, great. Love that. Oh, text. Did you see this? Did I send this to you? Cowboys chokes after 1995 season. It's just a list. And I love this. This is the star is not a logo. It's a rating. That might be the best thing on there. That's great. For those of you who can't see, it's just a list from 1996 to 2023 of the Cowboys.
Somebody's handwritten whiteboard.
Blue marker on a white piece of computer paper, and has Cowboys chokes after 1995, and said the stars are rating, not a logo. Incredible. Okay, that's all. That's it. All right. Here we go. Let's get into the electrical. We have to hit the electrical stuff. Do it. Here we go. First, we've got to salute the 20 people who joined our contest, the $1 DraftKings DFS contest, the Millie Goat Muck the Stalls Listener League. Happens every Sunday. Super James, we haven't seen him in a while, comes out on top, 172.78. And Earnhardt with 172.18. Buck Falk Buck, always in there, 152.18. Uncle Bubba, 146.6. Wes, again, 144.76. So there's your top 5. They all got paid. They all got a little bit of money to come back and play next week. We got a Super James for playing the Goff, Gibbs, St. Brown, and Jameson Williams stack. He played 4 lines. That was nice.
Oh,
very nice. And then our guy, Average Joe's, scored 98 points. Not good.
dang.
Okay. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the DFS picks. And Tex, you are banned from betting NFL.
Don't ban me yet.
Yes, we're going to ban you.
Don't ban me yet.
We're banning you. It's banned. Bans will make you dance. Oh my gosh,
Nope.
What happened? Did they score? The Bengals scored.
Yeah,
we got a ball game, dude. We got a
Y'all
ball
tried
game.
to count. I told you. I've been telling you for weeks. The Bengals aren't dead.
Overhit. That's another one for me.
I bet him money line. What are you talking about?
Woo-hoo-hoo.
You're trying to ban me.
Okay. DYLON. This was DYLON's card, ladies and gentlemen. He said Goff will return back to superhuman-looking form against Jacksonville. And he might have been the number one. He was the number one quarterback for sure at 6,300. So DYLON nailed it. Kudos to him. His team gets easy calls. The Vikings, of course, they do. They're cowards. They can't play real football. They have to play sarcastaball. That's exactly right, dude. DYLON. Who are the 5 best rappers alive? DYLON, because he spits hot fire. Cedric Tillman for the Cleveland Browns. Jameis did have a revenge game, but he did not pick the right receiver. Cedric Tillman did not have a great game.
Yes, I picked Tillman as well. Definitely the wrong receiver.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, though. But you can tell that DYLON doesn't live in a state that has betting because he used the word double parlay for what would just be a single parlay if you put them together. No fault of his, though. He doesn't live in a state that you can do that. So, yes.
But yeah, he did say Jahmyr Gibbs over his 16.5 and anytime touchdown. Boom. He was, dude, I'm telling you, those little prop bets he does, he's only missed one.
Yeah.
He's a numbers guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's been on fire on those. The only one I feel like maybe it wasn't even a over or under or whatever the last week when he picked the Titans receiver, which Westbrook Smith or whatever his name is. But he went off this week, so DYLON was just a week early on.
So that's a couple of check marks for DYLON there. So that when you see DYLON's prop play, marble slab, Cold Stone Creamery, ice cream, shaven, lock it, drop it, pop it, cover it with sprinkles, prop of the week, you bet it. Because he's like 9 out of 10 on those things. So,
and you got to remember, just for reference, that we put these out on Wednesday.
Yes.
So before teams even finish their first practice of the week or put out an injury report of any sorts, usually these things have already been typed up and decided.
Yes. So we're doing these. We all have kids, and we all have kids, and that's when we can do it. So they get done at Wednesday, and then we don't adjust them. So we just play them right then and there. Who's next? Tex, you jabroni. You're banned. You're banned from betting NFL. It's over. Turn in your keys.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've only missed 2 here on NFL. I've only missed 2.
I'm sick of you and Butch betting the Niners. I hate that. Stop it.
Yeah, he has only missed
Cowards.
2.
I've only missed 2.
But
I mean,
that's why you're on your high
yeah,
high
I'm
and
just
mighty. 'Cause the
you,
Bengals
t-
are
you
about
tell you tell me what I've actually missed. 2.
but you could go 0 for 4.
But you okay? I could.
he
I could go
almost
2 and
went
The
2.
second
college,
week in a
too.
row, you could go 0 for 4.
2
He
and 2.
almost went 0
2
for
and 2.
four on college. The only reason he didn't
Almost.
go 0 for 4 in
Almost,
college
because
because Navy didn't score.
because they no. Even if they would have scored a couple times, I still would have been okay. Because they lost 35-0. But what did I tell you? My rule with the service academies is take the under.
You do say that. I'll give you
Facts.
that.
It does hit a lot.
The text had Bengals money line, Chiefs +2, 49ers -6.5.
Still in play. Big time still in
Yes,
play.
so Bengals still in play. We don't know about Houston and Dallas yet. Now, tell us about your college ones here. Texas -13.5.
Texas -13.5. They didn't score enough. Only won by 10. Utah, they got absolutely worked over. Tulane and Navy hit 35-0, 53. And then BYU let us all down.
Now that they let us all down.
Okay.
Facts.
At home.
That was so bad. At night.
Yep. At night.
But I just want you two to apologize to me on national television here about this Utah pick.
I will apologize to absolutely
look.
nobody.
Nobody knew we didn't know they were doing their third string quarterback until they announced it like on Friday night.
They've been playing their third string quarterback for like 3 weeks.
I didn't know he had mono.
No. We didn't know he was sick.
I didn't know he had mono.
We didn't know he was the third
I
string.
think they've been playing this quarterback for weeks.
I think he should use his NIL money to pay us back by the way he played. Some of those passes he was throwing, holy smokes. Like he couldn't hit an open guy, much less a guy in coverage. But can we please can Travis Hunter just have the Heisman already?
Nope, I won't. Nope.
Why?
Nope.
Why?
The only person who could challenge him is Gene T.
I agree with that, but he's not playing both ways and producing on both ways.
He's not. But
I agree with you. He's having a fantastic year. And any other year, he would win it, or he should win it. But what Travis Hunter's doing on both sides of the ball.
Colorado plays Kansas this week. And I've already told you boys. I've already told you boys.
Dude, don't do this again.
I've already told you boys that they are not a bad team. They just have a bad record. As proved.
They were ranked at the beginning of the year. They were ranked.
Look, what they have there at Kansas is a great football culture. Those dudes
don't.
Dude.
They don't.
AK.
No. I played there.
Look, let me tell you this though.
Those guys who are there right now, know what they're doing. They did it at Wisconsin Whitewater, they did it at Buffalo, and now they're there at Kansas, and they have a system that they put in that gives them a good culture. It's a football guy culture at Kansas.
I'm not saying it can't be a good culture.
Well, yeah, don't come here and tell me 20 years ago you saw something. It's like me trying to explain to kid, it's like me running around our high school field going, back in my day.
You're trying to tell me that they have a culture is established over a couple of years.
App had
they've been there
20 years ago.
Thank you. Seven King says that's a lie.
But look at this. So Kansas, I don't know if they just stopped playing at their stadium, but their last home game, they played Iowa State. They played at Arrowhead. Absolutely mollywopped Iowa State. So now they have Colorado coming to play. They're going back to Arrowhead. They're playing this game at Arrowhead.
They think highly of themselves.
Just saying. Maybe for all those Colorado fans around the country.
Who's back?
Oh, he wins one tournament.
That's what I'm saying. He wins the contest, and now he shows back.
He hasn't shown his face since Michigan State's been doing what they've been doing.
Wait, that was Buku.
Oh, well, Super James gets roped into it.
Okay, who's next? I don't even know where we're at. Who's next? You. You who spent the whole Saturday telling me you were killing your picks.
Wait a minute. We gotta talk about my DFS.
What about it?
My lineup, cashed, and all those contests.
Oh yeah.
Let me get back to it. Okay, so I had Jared Goff,
Jared Yearf.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Addison, Ramondre Stevenson, right from the Lions D, and Juwan Jennings.
Ooh, Juwan, come get some, baby.
Yeah, my only misses were Juju Smith-Schuster. I thought that he was going to have a little better of a game than he did. He only got 1 target for like 9 yards.
Oh.
And then James Taylor, Jonathan Taylor from Indianapolis.
Did you just spit out your nose?
Oh my gosh, dude. James Taylor, the singer.
Yeah, I saw him sing.
Oh, look at him. Look at him talking that trash. Super James is back. I was reminded of the live cast and the money hit my account.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, he's out there doing the Conor McGregor walk.
I casted 3 different contests with that one because I was like, hey, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Four different contests. I cashed in 4 different contests, and I won our group deal.
That's a coach speak right there. Group deal. When you start saying deal at the end of your words, and your sentences, that means you've been coaching ball too long.
Hey, hey, you know what? I'm a coach. What do you want me to do?
A champion coach. Championship.
Football coach. Yep.
J-Vi, explain your
multi-sport, multi-championship.
Mm.
Well, a lot of my picks.
No. I want you right here. Number 1, right here. I'm circling it. Look at this.
Well, we've been over this a couple times. It's Wilson's fault. He played terrible. I'd not watched a single game that he'd played.
Deion Sanders creates a good football culture.
Hey, Colorado puts up points. I did this based solely off of not watching a single game that either one of those teams have played all year. Based solely off of how they typically are. I mean, that was the first time Colorado's beaten Utah in like 12 years. So why would I think that they would win by more than 12?
Because Utah was playing their 4th-string quarterback.
Colorado opened up the game with an interception. I thought Colorado's defense was good enough to keep them in it. And they determined that was a lie. So, hand raised. I did, after listening to you tell me how big of an idiot I was for 2 straight days, I did move that line 7 points to 18.5. That still didn't help it. Still didn't get it. But I did hit Tulane money line. I did hit Marshall money line. LSU did not hit. Baylor hit. Mizzou hit. And Tennessee did not. Tennessee, according to this, did not hit. But when I placed the bet, I didn't think their quarterback was playing. So I moved it to 14.5.
Oh, that's right.
So I hit it on my account that I played, but I did not hit it according to this. So I'll mark that. So 4-3 for that. Then the Vikings scumbags couldn't score against the Titans. I mean, how hard is it to get 39.5? So that didn't hit. But Bengals Chargers are already covered. Like I told you earlier, how I do that is, I think 27-20 is a typical score to a game. So if the over-under is below 47,
the Bengals just got the ball back.
I think it can hit.
They did.
Which is, look at the score of this game. It's 27-20. So it's pretty easy that they got it in the 3rd quarter. So if you got teams that can score and it's under 47, hit the over.
How is Mizzou plus 14? By the way, South Carolina's fun to watch.
Oh, he fumbled. Justin Herbert.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Blue. Yes. Bengals making a comeback.
Ball game here. Hey,
I told you they weren't dead.
About to be 2-2, dude. Dude, I told you. You're not right on the NFL. I'm about to be 2-2.
Here's mine. Tua, he was pretty good, dude. Tua was pretty good. Audric Estime, no, he was terrible. Javonte Williams decided to go off. Sorry about that. But Tua, good. The Estime engine, BYU, let us down. Let us down. How can you be number 9?
Wazoo, too.
Here he goes. Wazoo, again, lost to New Mexico. How? But I did tell you, Rutgers money line, plus 180, book it. Maryland's a bunch of frauds. Las Vegas at Miami, told you. They scored, I don't even know how many points, but it was like 50-something. So you're welcome for that one. So I was 2-2. J-Val was 5-4. Tex, to be determined, but holy cow, did you pretty bad, dude.
He's 1-5 right now.
Say it one more time.
I said you're 1-5, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's bad.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
I was going for 3 straight weeks of winning more bets than I lost until today. Today wasn't a great day for me, betting wise. So unless tonight hits,
Tex, we need you. We need you, Tex. We need you to get these 2 so we can be 500.
I'm working on it.
Let's do.
I made phone calls to Joe Burrow, to their defense.
Call him on the sidelines.
I've been talking to him in his helmet. I got to walk straight in there.
Tex NBA drunk. Hey, he's gonna right the ship.
Yeah.
Is it right the ship week for Tex? Right the ship. Hit the. Let's do. How dare yous?
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
Okay. How dare yous? Who wants to go first? I have mine ready to go. If you want me to go.
Go ahead.
My how dare yous to Alabama. This is really for all the SEC. I thought I was going to be done with complaining about the SEC, but no. I feel like me and the SEC are just mortal enemies forever. I don't think they could do anything to get back into my good graces ever. So, here's why, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this nonsense. Look at this BS. Look at this absolute travesty of a schedule. Okay? Every top 10 in college football this weekend was playing either a road conference game or a conference game this week. Week 12 of the college football season, except Alabama. Alabama was playing Mercer, who was 9-2 or 9-1. So they'll still get credit for, they'll find some way to say, oh, Alabama's played a bunch of teams with winning records. Ugh. We had Oregon playing Wisconsin, Ohio State playing at Northwestern, Texas at Arkansas, Penn State at Purdue, BYU playing Kansas, Tennessee and Georgia, Notre Dame, Virginia, and then Alabama playing Mercer.
Just wait till you see this weekend's lineup, buddy.
Oh my gosh! What is all SEC teams playing?
Clemson's playing the Citadel. Hang on.
Yeah, Georgia doesn't play another SEC game the rest of the season.
Georgia plays UMass. Tennessee plays UTEP.
This is an SEC thing.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm trying to find there's another one on here that was also ridiculous.
Garbage. Most of them are SEC schools. We have the toughest conference. And then we'll go play Mercer in
South
late
Carolina
November.
plays Wofford.
Oh, great. Good. Everybody else is like winding down, playing conference. Conferences are hanging in the balance, and they're going to have to do something about this because this is going to hurt them trying to get into the playoffs. Like teams are going to jump them. And they should. They should. But how dare you, Alabama? That's pathetic. Pathetic. That's it. I'm done. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Joe Burrow. That was outrageous. Wait, I thought you were going next.
Go ahead.
Who's going next?
No, I guess J-Vi dropped. I'll go next. My how dare you Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what
All
happened to him.
You look like you're frozen. My how dare you goes to the weather. Everybody knows football is a dish best served cold. And I've yet to see one snow game, one game where it looks so cold, you don't want to be out there, where the steam's coming off the linemen's faces, they're taking off their helmets and stuff, just like smoking out shoulder pads. Like, weather, get it together. Give me some cold stuff. I want to see a game where it looks like it's uncold. I want some snow, some sleet, some freezing rain, some good old-fashioned football weather.
Too many domes.
Yep. Well, no, man. I'm talking about in college. There's very.
I know.
few
Give me South Dakota State versus North Dakota.
Yeah, I want to see an absolute frozen tundra, something like. Give me something, man. Give me something.
Agreed.
Montana State, Montana. Like, give me a Wisconsin game where it looks like it's just miserable out there, and everybody's 32 beers deep, and that's the only way they can survive.
You have to be.
Yep, that's what I want. Just please, weather, please, weather. I'm asking you, please. How dare you?
Do it.
Make it cold.
J-Vi, you're muted. I was wondering what happened to him.
I don't know what's going on with my mic. Got a cord that's finicky. But Tex, I think you're about to get it because Buffalo's about to get hit with a storm next week.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Give me some stuff. This game
up there?
I wish I wasn't so tired and I would stay up and watch the end of this game, but we still got 12 minutes left to go, and I'm going to bed after this.
Hey.
I'm going to be surprised in the morning. Did we hit? Did we not?
Shout out. BMO hit a chase 2 touchdown bet.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what's about to happen? This CO stats. People are about to start throwing eyeballs at you.
Well, here's my how dare you. My how dare you goes out to us as a collective group because we say that we're a football podcast.
We pride ourselves on that.
Yep. And the Grey Cup was today. And we did not mention it at all.
Oh, man. You're right.
You want to talk about weather? I don't know that it was a weather game, but Canada.
We're bad.
Probably playing it. What if it was playing in a dome?
What? It wasn't. They were cold. They were blowing air. They're blowing smoke.
What do you mean they're blowing? What does that
mean?
We're
talking about weather, and he just says Canada. I don't know what that means.
It's the North, dude. They're the North. Vikings.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody knows what that means. You want to talk about weather?
Smoke. Usually it means they're talking a bunch of malarkey.
Is that okay? Is that it? How dare you?
Yeah.
That's it.
How dare us? How dare us?
All right. They blew a bunch
there
of
we
smoke.
go.
Let's go.
Here's the AP top 25.
Yep.
Not really any change at the top.
See, look, here's your thing too. You look at those 4 of the top 5 schools. Oregon, 4 of them are in the same conference. And Oregon's only played one of those schools. Penn State's only played one of those schools. Indiana hasn't played any of those schools till this weekend. But you look at 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3, they've all played each other. So you can't just sit here and say, well, Alabama played Mercer, blah, 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 blah.
Now, look.
They played Texas and Georgia and Ole Miss.
You jabroni sat up here weeks ago and were
I'm just
touting
telling you
6 of the top 8. Then they started playing each other and getting beat. So these teams haven't played each other.
At least they're playing each other.
But you can't fault them because you were touting this whole thing before this all went down. Just because they haven't played each other means you're not good.
I'm just saying, just be fair. You're not saying anything about the Big Ten not playing anybody. None of those teams have played each other.
I don't look.
The issue that you should have is that 9 of the top 12 teams are from 2 conferences. That should be the issue that you have.
No, but I knew that's what it was going to be. That was fine.
How's that fine? That's not getting you any better than your 4 playoff.
What I want is this team right here to have the shot. This team right here.
Yeah. But the
And they
problem is
do.
the problem's going to be is when Army goes undefeated, but Texas A&M wins the SEC or Colorado wins the Big 12 and they're not in the top 12. So they have to go in there. So then that's going to drop your Penn State down or your Ohio State down, who's going to make the playoffs, and they're still not going to get in because
I can
Boise
bet
State
you
is going to be the one team that gets in because they're the highest ranked G5 school.
if Army beats Notre Dame, they're going to jump up significantly. They have no choice.
They should.
Right. So it's not worried. It's right there. They control their own
But
destiny.
you're also
and
looking
and they get to play Tulane. So they'll have 2 ranked wins over top 20 teams in the final 2 weeks of the season. And how are you going to keep them out compared to everybody else?
But look, let me call you out how your flawed system is too, because this is working in a favor of another team. I think Boise State's a great team. I think Boise State should be in the playoffs. I think they should be playing for the playoffs. But you mean to tell me them ranking UNLV and Wazoo isn't benefiting Boise State?
Yes.
So they can say, well, they beat a ranked team. We should be ranking them higher. I mean, they should just be ranked higher because they're that good.
Didn't they? Oh, my beef jerky just went off. Second batch is done, boys. UNLV didn't they beat? I know they lost to Syracuse, but they beat somebody that was pretty good. What?
Yeah,
they're both 8-2. I mean, there's not that many 8-2 teams in the country right now. So,
man, let me look. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, there you go, McCormick. Army, they are, dude. Let's go. That's why they call it the Grey Cup. Nice, super jams. Now look at this. Look at this. Okay, so your top 5 are Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Indiana. Indiana and Ohio State play this weekend. So look at this. You want a chaos bracket, dude? Look at this. Well, this is dead because LSU lost.
Can't see it.
It has Indiana the 1 seed, LSU the 4 seed, Boise State 3, SMU 2. It was possible until LSU sucked. Then they had Oregon and Penn State 5 and 12, Colorado 8, Tennessee 9, Ohio State 11, Notre Dame 6, BYU 10, Texas 7. That would have been awesome. But BYU lost, LSU lost. So now we have to sub in Army.
You took a screenshot of it. Golden rule, dude.
Oh, that's true. Damn it, you're right. You're right. That's my fault. And also, shout out this guy. Nothing more than just this is one of the greatest hats ever. This was at the Colorado State game. Dude, look, he made big cardboard ram horns and just duct taped them to his hat.
Pretty good how you got him to curl like that.
Look at that, dude. Tex, do you see this?
I see
Tex,
that.
look at this. Look at this,
I looked
dude.
at it.
You didn't think it was funny?
UNLV beat Kansas.
There you go. Which, Tex?
Isn't that bad?
Okay, quality win then, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Kansas was ranked at the
They
time.
beat Houston. I think Houston went.
Houston's terrible this year.
Mhm. Anyways, I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else? Football's dead for now until next week whenever I think the Niners are going to win the Super Bowl.
Football's not dead. We still have football every day of the week.
I know.
Yeah.
Through
Till
2
December.
weeks.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Get a little break.
It is 2
I
weeks.
gotta do better this week.
What do you mean?
Or else I'm not gonna have enough money to bet for the rest of the season.
Hey, where'd 7 Kings go? He just hit an 8-legger. Let's go. Help everybody out.
I've got an open 3-leg parlay for the rest of this game. It's
Ooh.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the Bengals to win the second half. Joe Burrow to hit 250 passing yards, which he's already done. And then J.K. Dobbins to hit 25 yards rushing. He's got 21 right now.
Okay.
The Bengals are winning the second half.
Let's do
I
it.
know. I'm pretty close to hitting all those.
All right.
And I got
Anything else?
Bengals money line.
Anything else? I gotta get this beef jerky ready to go. Super James. It's phenomenal to see you, Super James. Thank you to B. McCormick, Super James, Seven Kings, Blue, BMO, Miss CO Stats. Everybody for hopping in there and absolutely what?
I was just going through all my futures that I had, and I totally forgot about some of these. New England Patriots to win less than 1.5 games.
Dead.
Or no, still open.
Win 4
There's
games?
no way. They've already won 3.
Okay, I don't know why it's showing still open.
In case they take it back.
You're gonna go back. Oh, okay.
I
Look,
parlayed. Oh
that.
no, this one's most likely dead. But I parlayed the Cowboys and the Bills to win over 10.5 games each.
Wow, dude.
Probably dead.
I did the Eagles to win over 10 games.
Oh, that's looking good.
Cowboys.
Steelers
to win over 8.5, which is a winning season.
They already did that. Aren't they 9-2?
Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's a fun one. That's a fun one, Super James. You're gonna
And
be
the Jags to win the AFC South, which they could still do maybe.
The Jags couldn't even win the SEC.
Yep. Texas to win the national championship.
That's nope. All right.
We'll see.
Live shows Wednesdays, Sundays at 9:30, and on Thursdays and Saturdays. I forgot to do on the Saturday because I kept falling asleep. If you're late joining here, everybody from Twitter and YouTube and Twitch and all those places missed the first part of the show, go back. It's available on all these sites here for your podcast. And follow us on all the social medias. Just type in at the Millie Goats, and that's where we're at. So, anything else, boys? Blue, we're about to find out.
Hey. See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. And Motormaker standings. Still a 3-way tie. Tech's got to win now. The Niners.
Go Bills.